Hey guys, it is Mike. I'm starting a new little series that hopefully I can stick with. We'll see. It's called First Watch Fridays. I have a lot of movies in my collection that I have not watched, that I picked up because of recommendations from you all, or just because they looked interesting whenever I was doing some shopping, and then I just never got around to watching them. So I'm going to try to watch one a week, and do a little bit of a review on them. The first one in my list, as I was going through my creature features, I just pulled out the ones that I haven't watched. So the first one on my list is Blood Lake. Blood Lake is a movie that was released by the Asylum. It is 87 minutes long. When was it released? I looked this up and of course I forgot already. That's what happens when you get old, you forget things. But anyway, um, this movie stars Shannon Doherty, Jason Brooks, and Christopher Lloyd, who we all know from Back to the Future and other movies where he played kind of a wacky, fun little character. In this movie, he's not such a nice character. And he kind of meets a gruesome end. So, so the plot of this movie is that basically there are, pretty stop. That there are these eel-y looking things called lampreys. Basically, they look like eels with teeth. Uh, and in this particular town, this particular area, they have gone through all the fish, and so they are overpopulated, and they start going through all of the people. So yeah, they're coming in through pipes and toilets and um, kind of odd little things. So basically, the plot is killer eels are on the loose in a lakefront town, gobbling up as many people as they can, and it is up to Shannon Doherty and her husband. Her husband is like a ranger, a scientist, and he's called in because the people notice that there's like an overpopulation of these things, and they need to figure out what the deal is. Um, so yeah, that's the plot, and basically there's a battle. Um, what ends up happening? So we've got the plot, we have the characters. So we have um, Christopher Lloyd, who is the mayor of this area. He's kind of a prick. We have Jason Brooks, who is the scientist slash person from the government that deals with nature and natural things. We have, I think, Zach Ward, maybe the little redhead. He's a sheriff. We have the sheriff's department. So we have the main sheriff. We have the two deputies. Or three deputies. It's the redhead. There's a redhead. There's a girl, and there's a kind of goofy guy. Um, and then we have the kids of Shannon Doherty and Jason Brooks. It's an older daughter and then a young son, and then the daughter has a quote-unquote boyfriend. Um, so those are our characters. As far as um, the death scenes in these movies, I mean, it's as much as you can expect from killer eels. Basically, they latch onto you, and then eventually they, cut your veins, and then a bunch of other ones swarm you and eat you. That's pretty much everything that happens. So most of the characters, main characters, get picked off. All the sheriffs and police officers get picked off. Some innocent people that are sitting out on beaches and taking baths and all of that good stuff. And then Christopher Lloyd gets his in a very graphic way. So I'm not going to give it away. I'm not really going to give much of it away. It is very CGI heavy. Of course, you know, the eels are not real, of course, and they look kind of funny in a lot of the scenes, and some of the scenes it looks like the people are actually like the Shannon Doherty characters, that family. It looks like they're standing on these eels, even though they're supposed to be running away from the eels. So, you know, expect a little bit of cheesiness. It's low budget, but it's a fun movie. I did enjoy it. It will stay on my shelf. I probably would not give it above a B minus. Eventually, the eels are brought to justice, and it's kind of in a bittersweet way, I guess, because one of the characters that I like doesn't make it. But overall, it's a fun little movie. Don't expect award-winning anything in this one. It's just what it is. It's just a fun, low-budget, cheesy creature feature, and yeah, that's kind of my jam. So I enjoyed this one, guys. I hope you'll give it a chance, and the next movie I'm gonna review is probably another creature feature. I think it's gonna be Boar. So yeah, all right, guys. Thanks, and have a good one. Bye.